Hello everyone, I hope everybody's having a good day. My kids are outside, they're playing, thank goodness. So that way I can have a little break to myself and I could cook in peace. So I'm making two separate dishes today because my son's friend, Andy, his like forever friend, he's like my son too. He's always staying in my house. Every summer he stays with me for like 2 or 3 months. He wants me to make him yellow rice with beans and with sweet platanos and with chicken. So that's what I'm gonna make him. And then my oldest son wants he wants me to make chicken and waffles. Okay, so this video is only on the chicken and waffles because my oldest son wants it and I promised him that I was gonna make it for him, and he better be happy to have a good mom like me that every time he comes up with, oh, I want this, I want that, I give it to him. So let's get started. So this video is the chicken and waffles videos. I'm not gonna make the like a tutorial on the rice or the beans or whatever because I'm sure I have already a tutorial on that on my channel. So we're gonna do the chicken first. Alright, and then we'll do the waffles, the waffle mix and everything, and I'll teach you that later on in the video because that's simple to do, you know. So let's do this first. I have here chicken thighs, but I mean you could buy any kind of chicken you want. If you want to make it chicken cutlets, that's fine. If you want to make it with a variety of different kind of chicken with the chicken leg, breast, thighs, or whatever, that's cool too. But this is what I have. I got chicken thighs, chicken thighs, and I cleaned it up real good. And I don't want you to think this is chicken cutlets. This is also the chicken thighs, but I took out the skin and I took out the bone because my son's friend does not like the bones of the chicken, which I don't know why, but everybody is different, you know. So that too is for him, but I'm gonna still season it the same way I'm gonna make the chicken and waffles. So let's get started. I'm gonna add to this cayenne pepper and I'm gonna season it up. I will mix it in a minute, just showing you this real quickly. And I have here paprika. Let me show you. And right here. And I have here salt. I don't want to put too much salt, so I'm just going to sprinkle this. There you go. And I got here black pepper. I got here garlic powder. If I could open it up any day. Okay, good. And I have here onion powder. So this is what you need to season your meats, because I'm gonna season this up. I'm gonna mix it real good. Make sure that I season the meat real good by mixing it myself. I'm not gonna do that on camera. I'll do that privately. And then I'll be back because I'm gonna show you what's the next step, what to do with this. Okay, so I seasoned my chicken really good, like really. So I got buttermilk here, and I'm gonna cover this buttermilk all the way to the top. And pardon the way I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna make sure it's all in there. Alright? Because I want to make sure it really coats in that buttermilk. Now I'm gonna leave this buttermilk in here for like, excuse me, for at least an hour. okay? At least an hour. If you want to leave it longer, you can. I think it's better that way, but since you know, the kids gotta eat, I'm gonna leave this in an hour in buttermilk, and then we're gonna flour it, and I'll be right back. So since we have to wait for the buttermilk to set in my chicken, let's start off with the waffle batter. And I didn't want to do it on camera because I didn't want to make the video too long. But to this, I have here 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 4 teaspoon baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you gotta stir this up. Don't worry, I'll write the description somewhere in the video, so that way you can know what this is. So this is the dry ingredients. Now we're gonna do the wet ingredients. And right here I have here 2 eggs, 2 large eggs, and I melted 1/3 cup of butter, which is here. It's melted. We're gonna add that. Hold on. Let me get a fork. I mean, even though I don't think it's gonna burn the eggs, cause it's already cooled down a little bit. But just in case. You don't want to cook the eggs. Alright? So like I said, 2 large eggs, 1/3 cup of melted butter. Alright, so we can leave this aside for just 1 second. And we're gonna add here a little twist. And well, first let me put the vanilla. You need, hold on, let me look for the right one. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Give me a minute. Okay. And I'm gonna add my own little spin into it. People are probably gonna be like, what? Yes, because I like to invent and I like to do my own thing sometimes. Because I mean, I never make chicken and waffles. Actually, this is the first time I'm making it. Alright, I used to see it so much on YouTube, on Food Network, on Pinterest. I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna make that one day. My son is the one that really encouraged me to do it, because I used to look at the pictures and I used to be like, oh my god, I want to make that and stuff, but I never did it. So my son is the one that's been bugging me to make it, so I did it for him, and I'm hoping that after this I'm gonna continue to make it again. So I got different recipes from different people, and I like to combine it into my own. One lady added eggnog into her waffles to make it nice and sweet, but I don't have eggnog, and I did try to look everywhere for eggnog and they don't have it. I guess because of the season, you know, we're in spring. Eggnog, they usually sell them in the winter time, like around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, so that's why I couldn't get it. So I was like, how can I make it a little different? So I have here cream of coconut, crema de coco from Goya, which you could buy any brand. And if you really know what coquito is, that's part of the... Okay, so I'm sorry. I was opening up the door for somebody. So like I was saying, Puerto Ricans, we make this drink. It's called coquito. And one of the things that we do put in there is cream of coconut, depending on how you make it, because all coquitos is done differently. So I was like, eggnog, coquito. I was like, you know what? Let me use cream of coconut. Let me make it my own. So that's what I did, okay? And I will let y'all know how it tastes towards the very end. And if it doesn't taste good, I won't post this video. Alright, so here we go. This is the cream of coconut. And when it comes out of the bottle, it comes like, you know, you gotta mix it, put it like that. So that's what I did. I mixed it, make sure it's all mixed good, and we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of this. All right, so waffles is gonna have a nice sweet taste. A lady put eggnog. I was like, ooh, I want to try with eggnog, but I made it my own. I add the coconut, the cream of coconut, and I think it's gonna still have a nice sweet taste to it. So let's mix this up. This is the wet ingredients. Make sure you mix it really, really well, because then you're gonna add the wet ingredients into the dry. Alright, so I'm gonna add the wet ingredients to the dry, mix it up, and then I'll show you how it looks like. So we got our waffle mix, and you want it thick, okay? You don't want it too like watery or liquefied, very thick, okay? And I also forgot to mention that you need a 1.5 cups of milk, okay? Milk. I forgot to say that when we was about to mix everything. I got excited over the coconut, the cream of coconut, that I forgot to mention the milk. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna write down all the ingredients to this recipe towards, like, somewhere in the video I'm gonna add it. But just in case you didn't catch that, you know, with the wet ingredients, you gotta also add a 1.5 cups of milk. Please do not forget that, because then you're not gonna have a nice consistency like this without the milk. Okay, so let me see how my chicken is doing, and I'll be back. So I have here a Ziploc bag, and I put flour in it. I didn't really measure the flour, but if I feel like I need to add a little bit more flour to coat all the chicken, I'm just gonna add. So I got here flour, and I added just a little bit of cayenne pepper, regular pepper, and salt. Just a little bit to to season the flour, just a little bit, okay? And we got this there. It's been marinating for at least an hour or maybe 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put the chicken, the thighs, into the flour, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna add them all in there, and we'll be back. Oh, and by the way, where is that? Okay, hold on. We're gonna be frying the chicken with this, with Cresco. You could use regular oil, but you know, this is like a fried chicken, and I wanted to make it with this because I think this will fry better. So we'll be back. So I have here one big strawberry, but if they're small, make sure it's like maybe 2. And it's no telling if I'm gonna use all of this, because I'm eyeballing everything right now. And I cut them in very thin slices. But then I'm gonna show you what to do with this. Pardon the little sizzling sound. The chicken is frying, which I will show you in a minute. But I just want to show you this because you need to do this while the chicken is frying. Alright? And did you see how diced up it looks? So I'm going to do this with all the strawberries, and I will show you why in a minute. So we have the chicken thighs frying. And like I said, I use Crisco oil. Alright, and you try not to move it, please. Leave it alone, let it do its thing, because you know it's not gonna be pretty. But anyway, I try also not to add a lot of chicken to the oil, because I heard something about if you try to do it, you know, overcrowd the chicken with the oil, oh, wait a minute, the crust is gonna come out like kind of soggy. You want that nice crispy texture to your chicken, so don't overcrowd them, okay? So it's gonna fry on one side. When it fries the other side, I will show you how it looks. It smells really good in my kitchen. Oh my goodness. Alright, so right now we're gonna do this butter mixture with strawberries. That's why I had cut this into pieces. Alright, and so now We're gonna put it in there. And when I place this, you'll see why I'm doing this. Alright, give me a minute. I can't stand to have a dirty hand. Alright. My nails is not letting me pick up the rest. So that's that. And we're gonna get some butter, unsalted butter, to this room temperature. Okay, leave it out for like at least 2 hours so it could be room temperature. I'm gonna start off with half. Okay, see how this goes. Grab a fork and try to mush it around. If I feel like I'm gonna need to add more, I'll let you guys know. I think I'm gonna probably add more butter. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, mix it around, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks. So I wanted to show you my butter with little bits of strawberries. This is gonna go on the side in a little dish in case you want to add it to your chicken and waffles. And as you can see, nice and mushy. Look at that. Okay, this is why you gotta leave it room temperature, guys. Okay, and just keep, you know, stirring it and messing with it. All right. I'm gonna still leave this on top of the table. I'm not gonna put it in the stove because if I put it in the stove, it's gonna melt. Put this in. I'm gonna put this on top of the stove. All right, to leave it still room temperature, because my chicken is frying. I'm gonna do a couple of them. I'm gonna do a couple of chicken, but I got here one of these, a pan, a flat pan, and I got the oven warm, okay, in case, like, you know, I want to put it in the oven, you know, while I'm making the other one so it can stay warm. All right, so just in case you're making too much and you're worrying about it gets cold, you already know, put it in your oven, let it sit there warm until you make the other ones. Okay, so the next segment will be the waffles. Okay, and I'm gonna start preheating my waffle maker. So I got my waffle maker preheating. It's brand new. It ain't like the expensive one, but it will do. And I bought it like a week and a half ago just to make this meal because my son's been bugging me, like I said. I'm spraying butter spray. I got my mix here. So I'm gonna start ladling it. Alright. I don't even know if I'm putting the right amount. Like I said, this is the first time me doing this, so if I do a mistake, pardon me. Okay. We're gonna close this up. Let it do its thing, and we'll be back. So it's done. Yay! Let's try one more. I'm going a little waffle crazy today. I'm gonna be making waffles every day. Okay, I lied. Not every day. Alright, so I don't even know if I'm supposed to be banging it, but Okay. So I'm gonna keep doing this. The batter, I taste a little bit, you know, cause I gotta taste it because that's what indicates how the pancakes is, no, the waffles is gonna taste like, and it really tastes good, the batter. So I know these waffles are gonna be really good. So let me close this baby up. Let it do its thing. And I think we're done. All we gotta do is plate it up. And I usually do the plate and then show it to you. But this time I'm gonna assemble everything in front of your face so you can see. Bye. It's time to assemble our waffles. So we first wanna, which I got this, wanna put conventional sugar. This is optional. And then I got here chicken. I ended up using the, okay, hold on. Okay. And you want to serve that with, let me push that aside, the little butter and strawberry mix that we made with, wait a minute, hold on. Of course you need the syrup. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, you can keep walking by. And to make it look pretty, of course, a little strawberry here, a little strawberry there. All right, so I'm gonna take a picture and then I'm gonna put my son to test it out in front of everyone, since he's the one that encouraged me to make it. So we'll be back. So my son is gonna pour it. Oh, and then look, that butter right there, you could put it like on your thing. It got butter and strawberry in it, in case you wanna. And you could taste the you could take the chicken too, because the chicken is boneless. So my son is testing it out. You took a piece of the chicken? Mm-hmm. Tastes good, the waffles, everything?
Yes.
Okay, take another piece, just in case. You gotta use your hand.
Ernie said he's sweaty.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Tate, so the chicken is good too, everything? Mm-hmm. You wanna eat it now then? Mm-hmm. Alright. This is the result. So when you have your kids bringing you plates like this, butter's almost wasted, the syrup is done. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. And then we have this plate here. I mean, my son took it to the bone. This is my son Peanut. He got down like crazy. Yep. All he left was the little flour of the strawberry. And he won second. So that's what I'm waiting for. I don't know if you hear that sizzling sound, but that's the chicken. I'm making more, and look at the batter. All gone. Now I said if the waffles wasn't gonna taste good, I said I wasn't gonna post it. So you best to believe I will be posting this, because this is the bomb diggity. All right, and it's that serious. Please make this. You're missing out. Please. All right, have a good day.